Oh, there we go. Hello, welcome to the Punk Rock Libertarians podcast. I'm Otto. Tonight I'm joined with James. James Bab, what's up?
Yo, so good to be here.
I'm reading.
I'm representing the Houthi Wine Mom Resistance Caucus.
Wow, it's like a true libertarian has to have lots of
the
collect
alliance.
a lot of names.
It's like this is the alliance that's we're holding the line against fascism.
That's cool. And up in the top, that's the Quality Lyrics Caucus chairman. What's up, Alex?
Good to see you guys. I didn't update the, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been on. I haven't updated the, my chairmanship, my caucus affiliation.
I know.
Haven't been on in a while. I think this goes back to the Somali crisis, the Somali daycare crisis. And man,
now maybe 4 psyops ago that was.
I missed a lot. Catch me up, guys. What have I missed?
Well, I mean, there's a new fun game going around right now. It's like, remember how we had CGI Joe, back
whether Meat Joe, CGI Joe,
Meat Joe, or CGI. Well, now we got where in the world is Bibi Netanyahu? That's what we got, a new game. What's going on? So, is he dead, or is he just hurt, or is he? What's going on? What's the latest?
Everybody wishes he was dead, of course. Okay. But that just doesn't make it true, unfortunately.
No. And then I'm seeing like these fake AI videos of like people like showing him like get his bunker getting crashed in, and I'm like, that's
so much fake.
How would the camera survive that?
Right. Kind of like how would the camera survive the moon landing? But anyways, that's another topic. But
what's up, Eric?
Hey, oh, there he
Liberty.
is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to like. I tried to completely give up social media for Lent, but
yeah, that's a hell of a time to start a war.
Right. Of all times, right? Middle of Lent and World War III is breaking out.
There's no way I could get through this war without the memes. And no way. It's just too crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I basically removed it from my home screen, so I'm not doom scrolling for hours.
And you're just driving along and like, gee, why is gasoline $5 a gallon? I wonder
what happened. And then I go back on. I'm like, oh, World War III just broke out.
Oh shit.
Yeah. What are the gas prices up in the Philly area, Babs? What are we looking at?
Like touching $4, like $3.99.
Yeah, that's ours right here.
Yeah, literally just a couple days ago, it was like just over $3. I mean, it's going up $1 since this has started.
So within a week, it went up $1.
Dude, I'm going to give people some advice here. Don't be poor. This is going to be a terrible time to be poor as our economy goes into the shitter. Like things are going to be tough. So be ready.
That's great advice. Hold on. I wish I could adhere to that, but maybe I think that ship sailed a long time ago.
Where do you think gasoline prices could go? I think they could go over $10.
Yeah, things are not looking good. I mean, they just attacked Israel, and apparently Trump is like, we weren't involved in it. This was Israel. We were aware of it, but they just attacked some natural gas facility in Iran, like the Pars oil field, and apparently
it's humongous. It's huge.
And it's not only like it's jointly owned, I think, with one of the other Arab nations,
tons of petroleum and natural gas infrastructure has been destroyed. Israel started it. And they didn't just blow up Iranian oil fields, like 8 of them, and or was it 16? I don't know. It's like a lot. They also targeted their water desalination plants. Like, wow. Yeah, it's a real nice way to liberate somebody. Like take out their drinking water and like shower them in toxic fumes. And then like recently, I think Iran has been like, look, if you're going to target our oil fields, we're going to retaliate, and we're going to retaliate against this, and this. And then they go and do it. And then Iran went and blew up those oil fields. So it's like other countries are burning, all these like little supportive countries that have entertained U.S. bases. It's like shit's coming home to roost hard, and I don't see this going away anytime soon.
Yeah, so This is sharing on the screen. Israel struck Iran's South Pars gas field, the world's largest natural gas field and a core pillar of Iran's energy supply. The major escalation comes alongside reported impacts on other oil and petrochemical facilities in whatever province that's in. But yeah, the report is previously clear and repeated warnings were given. Your rulers are about to enter this dangerous path and gambling with the fate of other nations. Because this is just, I mean, it's going to trickle down. I mean, we're going to see huge. I guarantee within probably tomorrow on my drive to work. This morning, I paid $3.79. I posted it. By the end of the day, a couple gas stations were already up to $3.89. I'd be curious tomorrow to see on my drive in what's happening. So,
I mean, if we're lucky, gasoline prices is the biggest disruption we face because there's a lot of things go through the Strait of Hormuz, including things like phosphorus or sulfur, things that are useful for the computer industry, things that are used to make fertilizer. The natural gas is used to make fertilizer. So this isn't just like fuel in people's homes. This is going to be a food crisis.
Yeah,
it could be. So,
yeah, I was just listening to who's it, Colonel Douglas McGregor, and he was just saying like, be prepared, like because this could escalate, and it's going to be a global potential, energy crisis. And
Otto, can Catholics wish for someone to die, or
not when he's the Antichrist. So I would say no. It does not make you hard.
Otto will allow it.
I think this falls under the exorcism clause. Like, whereas, like, okay, we're allowed to. You got to sometimes you got to drive the demon out, right? And that's canon, right?
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, the fact that I posted it, Israel has closed the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, even to clergy.
And during Holy Week's coming up soon, so it's
first time in thousands of years.
Well, listen, there could be a lot of praying for him to die going on. He's probably smart to close that, right? Like,
well, we try not to.
Well, we don't. I mean, it is the Antichrist after all,
I mean, what kind of things would people be praying for if he didn't close it, right? It would certainly be the end of his reign of terror.
Yeah, it's true. It's funny because in this most recent AI video,
it's a spiritual practical consideration.
In his most recent AI video that he put out today, he compared. He said that Jesus.
I have it. You want it?
Yeah.
You want to talk?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Bring it up.
Yeah, here we go. But
this
is another one of his latest proof of life videos.
Which some sketchy things are going on in the background. This is a CGI Bibi or
now this is the sleeve. We'll get into that, but just listen to the content of this AI video.
All right.
Well, history proves that, unfortunately and unhappily, Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan. Because if you are strong enough, ruthless enough, powerful enough, evil will overcome good. Aggression will overcome moderation. So you have no choice.
Wait, is that what Jesus?
Look at the world as it is today.
Wait,
let's go back. Let's play this again. Let's go back here. Listen to this.
Don't worry about Jesus. What?
So you have no choice. If you look at the world as it is today, you have to be blind not to see that the democracies led by the United States have to reassert their will to defend themselves.
He's like
to oppose
led
their
by the
enemies
United
in
States.
time while there's still time, before the jarring gong of danger wakes
gong
them up
of
and wakes them
danger.
up too late.
Ooh.
Did you say gong of danger?
The fact that people don't
that's a
see
show
that,
title.
the fact that a lot of
The dong
news
of
media
danger.
are harking on
We're such
a
a
lot of
childish
fake
show.
news, but also a lot of short-sightedness, and do not see the historic period and the historic struggle.
He did not see. He Nazis. What?
Doesn't obviate these truths.
Yeah,
So
fuck him.
what?
So pretty much he just committed a bunch of heresy. Our beliefs is that good will always defeat evil, and he literally conquered. Jesus conquered death. Genghis Khan died.
Yeah.
This is the video where his sleeve kind of moves.
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
So
weird.
you want to why don't we analyze that while we're here?
So
I
it's
think I've
been
Breakdown.
that one.
Yeah, we got it. So yeah, because there's been quite a few, and I guess this is the latest. Let me try to find it here. So yeah, I got it coming up right here. So again, another quote proof of life video, but it's real short for the listeners. We'll pull this up here.
I mean, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why put these little glitches in your videos?
Yeah.
Just to get everybody riled up, just to get everybody like all this.
Are they just that sloppy?
People. Or is he just trying to toy with people? Notice his hands are intentionally visible.
Yeah. So they're concerned about the number of fingers, right? But they failed to edit, and this is just an 8-second loop. So let's just keep watching this here. Those that are watching,
the lower right of the screen, his sleeve.
Yep. It's there. It's not there. Now it just magically appears.
Like slides out automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't like natural where it like slid out all at once. It like it like rolled around like they digitally. Yeah, your sleeve just doesn't like slowly just pop out circular out of your sport coat or your suit jacket.
It doesn't. That's not natural. I don't know. Who knows? We're going over these details because he's pretty much that one video he posted of him at the coffee shop was just so fake. I mean, it got ripped apart. I mean, everything from being the wrong year on
I think that one was cleared up because I think when somebody else went to I think Kim Iverson looked at the original video and it wasn't the wrong date.
Yeah, I think he's trolling. I think he could be just trolling.
But
he is just trolling. And I think he loves deception. So he's probably like on a beach somewhere, right? Like
with his son
sipping margaritas.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Reveal that he's a coward and like far from the battlefield. Unlike the people that he's murdering, like the leaders of Iran who vowed to stay, and not run and hide, and they died.
I thought
they could have space lasers, but not automatic sleeve straightening. Come on now.
Good question, Andrew. I mean,
well, here to me, guys, I always thought since you're at war, the rule is you have to wear the stupid green sweater.
Yeah, right. Why isn't he taking cues from him? Right, you're at wartime. You got to wear your army fatigues every day,
even when you're not in the country.
See, you got to remember though, Zelensky wasn't a real Jew. He just had a Jewish mother. I don't think he's recognized by Netanyahu.
He's like borderline Goyim.
Chosen. I think he's treated as Goyim.
Those shifty Jews. He could be anything he wants to be.
So yeah, well so do you guys want to break down the coffee shop video? So here's the full clip.
Yeah, let's just show this for reference. People might not know what we're talking about.
So all right, coffee shop. Jared's not here, so he can't translate. But anyways. Okay, so he's grabbing the coffee cup. It's filled to the brim. And filled to the brim and squeezing it. Also, it would spill all over the place, all over that counter.
A little too smooth and
very tan.
Kind of got that AI-ish look to his skin.
Okay, watch the ears. The ears.
He's just vaxxed out.
Could be. Here we go. So let's watch a little more. Not spilling.
Fantastic.
Still not spilling. Oh, but here we go. He's showing his hand that he has 5 digits. That because the last video there was a nub or a 6-digit and then 5 digits, but now it's focus on the hands.
Oh, and he's got the ring on, right? There's another.
So there's a ring. Yes.
Remember that? There's a whole.
Yeah.
Forgot about.
There's the ring. 5 hands.
I thought that was just saying how many. Okay,
wait. He takes a sip and it's still filled to the
snipe today.
Right now, he took a sip, 2 sips, and it's still filled to the brim. Okay.
לצאת להתאוורר, אבל ליד מרחב מוגן. והעמידה שלכם היא מדהימה.
Maybe
נותנת
it was
כוח
just
לי,
prop
לממשלה,
coffee, and his official
לצה"ל,
taster
למוסד.
hadn't
אנחנו עושים
tasted it,
דברים
so he had to fake the sip.
And his bodyguard changes clothes. It
אני לא
looks
יכול
like he has
לשתף
like a different outfit
בנון,
on.
ממשיכים. אתם אומרים לי להמשיך כל הזמן.
And the
הרשמה
girl
לאור.
behind the counter.
ותודה לך על הקפה.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay.
ככל שהדבר...
Up, and it did.
וגם לראשי הערים, כולכם. גם אתם
Yeah,
תמשיכו.
it changes when it goes back.
So
And the register says 2014 or 2024.
I don't think that's true.
גם אתם תמשיכו. תמשיכו להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף, כל הזמן. להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף, וגם לראשי הערים, להיות תמיד ליד מרחב מוגן. אנחנו נקל ככל...
Well, whatever. But yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing, well, later on, they added to that clip where he went outside and he's talking to patrons of this coffee shop. They show the ring, and then in another shot, it disappeared. It wasn't on his hand. Literally in the same...
It happened to Charlie Kirk too, remember?
Mm-hmm. And then the other aspect, it was the main thing is, okay, so he's in Tel Aviv, supposedly, in that underground bunker command center where Google Earth has it completely censored because it was hit by Iranian missiles like a year ago or 2 years ago, the last time Iran was attacking Israel.
Yeah,
so it was hit, Google Earth blanked it out.
His bunker is probably right in the middle of town, as using everyone as a human shield underneath a kindergarten. Like,
yeah. So supposedly he's at this bunker. Well, here's the thing. This coffee shop is some like 50 some miles away in Jerusalem. So you're telling me in the middle of wartime, you're going to drive 50 miles across the country to Jerusalem to this coffee shop for some like AI slop proof of life video? Like, what are we doing here?
I'm thinking the real purpose is to confuse his enemies, right? Like, baffle them with bullshit. Make sure they don't know where he is, because they want him dead, and they have missiles that will blow him up if they can find him, right? Like, no matter, he can't be like 10 stories underground all the time. Yeah. So I'm sure he's extremely nervous about his location being known. Right. Not to mention enemies from probably within his own country. So
that's the other thing too. The theory, I mean, Alex Jones, who knows, but his theory was, I'm not going to bother digging up the clip, but yeah, to your point, Babs, like members of his own party, members of, political rivals within, maybe they would take in the quote fog, like he was saying, like in the fog of war, who knows what is real. And then this was a golden opportunity to take him out and then blame it on Iran. So
maybe
it could be within.
Biden was the test where they're like, look, do we even need a meat person?
Yeah.
Can we, the puppet masters of the world, create politicians that we don't even have to do an Epstein's Island operation on? They're just digital from the get-go, and we give them a script. They'll always say what we want them to say, and why not? Like, why not a test on like what? Like, they're always testing. Will people buy this? Will they buy that? Like,
yeah,
can we actually get away with this?
A bit of that.
And like every time they're like, yeah, it turns out we can. Like, could we invent a virus and then like give it to the whole world and then make billions of dollars on a fake vaccine? Like, yeah, like, okay, like we can do anything.
Yeah,
we can do whatever we want.
And and that's honestly, and you listen to that's the thing. Like, this is all over Twitter, all over Instagram, but nothing in the mainstream is discussing this at all. This has been supposedly 12. Well, let's watch this breakdown, because as of now, it's been 13 days since we've had Meet Netanyahu, right? And it's just been like this AI slop videos that everybody's just breaking down and looking at and just kind of wondering like what's going on. So how long is this going to go on? And when is like mainstream media even going to like discuss this? Like, hey, we haven't heard from him. We haven't heard anything.
Dude, for all you know, they're just AI as well, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean,
So this dude has a solid breakdown. I mean, granted, this was posted a couple days ago, but this just kind of this kind of breaks down the entire timeline, and I think this might be. And again, this was 5 days ago. Now or 7 days ago. So now a total of 12, 13 days, depending on time change. But here we go.
Benjamin Netanyahu has not appeared on live video for 5 days. Iran claims they struck his office and his fate is unclear. Israel says it's fake news, but won't show proof. News. And today, Trump's 2 closest Middle East advisors just canceled their emergency flight to Tel Aviv with no explanation. On March 2nd, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps made a formal statement. They announced that Kyber ballistic missiles had targeted 2 specific addresses in Israel. The first was Netanyahu's official office. The second was the home of the Israeli Air Force commander. The IRGC then added a phrase that traveled around the world at the speed of social media. Netanyahu's fate was unclear. Israel's prime minister's office.
So real quick, so these Kyber missiles, apparently they're like, what are they, like supersonic, or they travel like beyond, I think like Mach 6. I don't know. Maybe someone in the chat.
Dude, they're
but
fast.
They're like what are they, hypersonic missiles? And I think they're either Russian.
Yeah,
and that's the
Iron Dome. That's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the reason why they're not talking about this is that basically, like, Patriot missiles and Iron Dome, like Iron Dome and all whatever Jewish space lasers, whatever they have, cannot combat the amount of missiles that Iran has, and the fact that they're like beyond Mach 3, 4, whatever. I think they're like Mach 6. I don't quote me on that, but I mean. I'm just saying, so it would be strategically like a disadvantage for them to admit, like, oh shit, they hit the bunker, or because they hit them last year, 2 years ago.
It's illegal to report on damage to like targets in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't get
like it's full media like blocking, like.
But there's still a lot of stuff coming out. You guys know Jackson Hinkle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Tommy, but kind of based on foreign policy.
Check out his YouTube channel. This dude is really doing some heavy lifting, showing. I mean, he's biased. You know, I mean, he refers to Israel as the Zionist entity. Okay, so you know where he's coming from. We saw him at that rally with the Houthis. Like, we played that video. Like, the dude is.
Yeah,
we know what side he's on, but so keep that in mind. But he's bringing the videos. He's got, he's putting it together. Like, he's really making some strong cases for how this is not going well at all for Israel and the United States.
Yeah.
And Iran's strategy is prevailing, how they drained everybody of their missile defense by using all their, like, they started with these like shitty missiles. And then, like, once all the defenses were used up, now they've started using the better missiles.
Yeah.
And like, there's just so many defenseless targets right now.
Remember when Trump, and this was like, I guess a month or 2 ago, we're going back. Remember when the whole airspace was shut down around Iran, and China just had a couple cargo planes just land, and then Trump was like, "We called off the attack. We did. We called it off."
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know, but let's continue on. Let's see what else that the breakdown.
Responded the same day. They called the claims fake news. The statement was brief, categorical, and contained no visual proof, no press conference, no video, just words on a page. In normal times, that would have ended the story. These are not normal times. Israel has been operating under strict wartime media restrictions since February 28th, creating an information vacuum where every unanswered question becomes its own kind of answer. And in strategic ambiguity like this, the absence of proof can be as powerful as its presence. For the 4 to 5 days following the IRGC's strike claim, Netanyahu did not appear on live video. Israeli media reported that he visited the Beit Shemesh missile shelter site on March 6th, the site where 9 people were killed inside a bomb shelter that was supposed to protect them. His office published a written statement on March 7th. But the absence of sustained, verifiable, time-stamped public appearances across those critical early days kept the speculation alive globally. Then came the development that changed the calculation again. Today, March 10th, Trump's two most senior Middle East envoys were scheduled to fly to Israel for direct meetings with Netanyahu. Steve Witkoff, Trump's special representative, and Jared Kushner, presidential advisor. These were not routine diplomatic visits. Witkoff has been Trump's primary back channel across every major regional negotiation. Gaza ceasefires, hostage releases, the indirect Iran talks in Oman and Geneva before the war began. Kushner helped architect the Abraham Accords. Both men have visited Israel during active conflicts before, neither canceled until now. Channel 12. Israel broke the story. The Jerusalem Post confirmed it from separate sources. Both Witkoff and Kushner called off the trip.
Called off the trip. So what's that about?
You know what?
Maybe
the hookers they were promised didn't come through. I mean, you don't know. Like the children weren't ready. I mean,
jeez. The
beef jerky.
The
beef jerky needs more time in the dehydrator. Like,
Babs, come on. All right, carry it on. Oh my!
Well, it's a family show.
Made the cancellation land harder than it otherwise would have. 4 days earlier, the Jerusalem Post had already reported a significant fracture between Washington and Tel Aviv, the first confirmed public disagreement between the two governments since the war began. U.S. officials told the Post they were caught off guard by the scale of Israeli strikes on Iranian oil infrastructure. Israel had warned the U.S. that oil facilities would be targeted. What Israel did not disclose was how extensive the strikes would be. When oil prices crossed $120 per barrel last week, Washington...
Anyways. But, yeah, abrupt ending there. But, yeah,
that guy's video, I do watch that guy's videos from time to time. They're always a little bit like, this is the most important video you're going to see. This is, like, I've strung it all together for you. It's unbelievable, but... Yeah. But he always has good points.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, I don't know. Do we want to break down any more? I mean, there's the
there's a lot of other aspects of this op.
Yeah.
Like, these aircraft carriers. I want to know what's going on in the aircraft carriers. Gerald Ford and Abraham Lincoln, I think, have both been taken out of the fight. Was it through plumbing problems? Remember we covered the story. Probably weren't here, Alex. Where where they were. This was found. I think it was revealed in like a FOIA email that the cause of the plumbing failures was these foreign objects they kept finding in the system.
So they thought it was like maybe sabotage or potentially.
Exactly. And this was something internally discussed as sabotage, not in part of their like press release. But supposedly the ship is prone to plumbing problems. But so anyway, the sailors on board knew how to take it out.
Andrew says probably dude wipes.
Yeah, don't flush them.
You're not supposed to flush those.
Don't flush that.
So
or tampons from the men's room, right? Like,
oh yeah, man, that's a new bill coming through in Maryland.
What's
all
that?
men's rooms have to have adequate sized tampons in men's and women's bathrooms.
Men use really large tampons. Like if you're man-sized, you've got a man-sized hoo-ha. You're going to need an extra large.
That'll be the after hours topic. But I am just so fucking. So
anyway, these two.
Anyways, we'll talk about that in the after hours.
Massive aircraft carriers. Okay. Yeah. Like billions and billions of dollars, thousands of people involved, loaded with munition. I mean, these things are cities. So
USS Gerald Ford headed to Pseudo Bay for repairs. Yeah, this was on the 17th. It's preparing to leave the Red Sea to undergo repairs at the U.S. Naval Base on Crete after a fire last week required several hours of damage control efforts.
I think someone might have even died in that fire.
The Ford will travel to naval support activity Pseudo Bay for more than a week for repairs, a senior U.S. official confirmed on Tuesday. The official confirmed a report in a local Greek news outlet that said the Ford is returning to Crete. The March 12th fire, which occurred in the aft laundry facility, resulted in a major... Who didn't clean out the dryer vent?
Dude, it's always...
What did they put in the dryer vent?
It's literally the dryer vent. Like,
right? A massive dryer vent was clogged with... They clogged it with dryer sheets and lids.
It's the old dryer vent.
You know how it matches.
We've all heard the warnings. Well, this is what happens.
Resulted in a major damage control response that displaced sailors across the carrier and disrupted operations throughout the ship. The source confirmed to U.S. Navy, I guess, USNI News. One sailor was medically evacuated from the carrier after being injured in the damage control effort and is in stable condition, while 2 others were treated for lacerations. So, yeah, this could honestly, Babs, you might be onto something, because I mean, this could be sabotage. The men and women in the military do not want to, partake in this basically a war for Israel. And I was listening to a podcast. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was where a lot of military people in the military that are active duty are speaking out against their commanding officers, that they are literally, talking about that this is a holy war, that this war, basically admitting that this is a war for Israel, and
they got briefed on it as a religious, like you're
as a whole, yes. And honestly, I think that there are finally men and women in the military that are finally like the fuck we are, and actually standing firm as Christians and realizing, like, no, your dispensational, evangelical, fucking Israel first bullshit bastardization of what true Christianity is. No, this shall not pass. And honestly, this could, the fact that, so that's the Gerald Ford, then the Abraham Lincoln. So do you want to discuss that one, Babs? I'll pull up the video.
I think Abraham Lincoln had the fire, and Gerald Ford had the plumbing mishaps.
Prior to the fire, right? And that was a couple weeks ago, prior to, I think, but yeah, so let me pull up the video here. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like potentially, and wasn't it the Gerald Ford, they were out at sea for over a year when they got notification that they were going to continue to be deployed to the Middle East. So morale's low.
I'm looking at this one headline: Gerald Ford leaves after laundry fire.
Mm-hmm.
But the Abraham Lincoln, let's see what happened to the Abraham Lincoln.
Well, here's the video. I have the video you posted. This is the news report on the Abraham Lincoln.
According to the New York Times, sailors spent more than 30 hours battling a massive fire in a dryer vent on the aircraft carrier USS Gerald R. Ford.
So another dryer vent.
Started in
that's the Ford again.
Yeah. And
okay.
More than
He's talking about the Ford.
Oh, okay. Wait.
According to the New York Times, sailors spent more than 30 hours battling a massive fire in a dryer vent on the aircraft carrier USS Gerald R. Ford. The fire started in the ship's main laundry area and spread, leaving more than 600 crew members without beds and forcing many to bunk on floors and tables. The fire has also left much of the crew unable to wash their clothes. This deployment is now on track to break the post-Vietnam record of 294 days. Military officials say the Pentagon is aware the carrier is reaching the limits of its deployment strength, with USS George H.W. Bush currently preparing to deploy to the Middle East to relieve Ford.
Imagine being like almost a year.
So I've got, here's the thing with the Abraham Lincoln. According to the Iranian army, they damaged it and enforced it to retreat. I'm not sure what the official story is as to why it's retreating, but it's like left the battlefield area that like Chinese satellites revealed. So
you're not hearing any of you barely hear anything about this in any quote like mainstream outlets at all.
I haven't been checking out the news at all, so I don't even know what they're talking about. I've just been so checked out. I've only been like following like our sources on Twitter.
This wasn't on the news. Exactly.
No,
it's
this
very
is the first time really hearing about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
When did this happen? When did this happen again? Did they get pulled out? They said
the
March
17th.
17th.
Yeah.
Okay, so
well, it was reported on the 17th, but it happened on the 12th. So, definitely a delay in reporting. So,
The USS Abraham Lincoln has moved to like 1,000 kilometers away from the battle area. So
were they even in combat roles, or were they just there to intimidate? Like, what was their role essentially?
That's the other thing too. Like, these aircraft carriers are just giant floating targets.
They're sitting ducks, you know. They're like,
they're just sitting out there.
Well, remember, like, they're always fighting the last war. Right?
Exactly.
And the purpose of the military industrial complex is not to win wars, it's to win contracts.
Exactly.
Right? And to spend as much money as you can. And you know what? And they kind of think like, oh, nobody's going to call our bluff. We've got the most expensive military in the world's ever seen. And then, like, finally, somebody's actually testing it. And turns out that all the fraud and waste and abuse and bullshit has left perhaps them very vulnerable.
I think our hubris as an empire is coming to an end. And I think we're witnessing it in real time, that the American empire is collapsing. And if oil prices start spiking, one, it's going to be tough here on the home front, but the strain to maintain empire is definitely
it's going to get expensive.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing I've heard is that they've offered to allow passage of any oil through the Strait of Hormuz that is sold in Chinese yuan. So this is, and they say, like, even after the war is over, this is the way it's going to be in the Strait now. So this is additional pressure to move countries out of the petrodollar. And, you know, and look at countries like Saudi Arabia that were holding up the whole petrodollar operation.
And their oil fields are burning.
With the promise of security, we will maintain the petrodollar. And now they lost this. They don't have the security.
Right.
So I think I think we're headed for a world where the world's wanted to get out of the dollar for a long time, but just can't. Right. So, but this is going to accelerate it. It's going to add more energy to that process. And it's already been happening. A lot more oil is being traded outside the petrodollar.
I mean, that's what Venezuela was all about. And so
curing at extra oil supplies because they knew this was coming. Right. They're like, well, we're going to, they're going to cut us off out in the Middle East and we're going to blow that. Like, let's just imagine the whole Middle East is on fire. What are we going to do for oil? Oh, let's go take it from those weak Venezuelans.
Yeah.
And now he wants Cuba. Did you see that video about like what he wants to do with Cuba?
Someone said Cuba has no electricity right now or something.
Yeah, because they were getting oil from Venezuela. Now that's over.
It's a massive humanitarian crisis.
It's awful. It's awful. Like, hospitals don't have power.
Dude,
I mean,
do you have the link for there's a link of Trump talking about Cuba, which is it's just the latest like jaw dropper.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on see what you can find, Babs, but yeah, he is turning. I think he's got dementia, and I think he's vaxxing out. I think he's vaxxing out.
Old as fuck. No, he's just old as fuck.
Yeah, and I recommend get the vaccine, and all that graphene oxide is just churning through his brain, and I mean,
he just tries to remember what he's told his positions are.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could lighten up the mood. Well, I don't even know if it's lighting it.
I'm posting the link. You'll find this hilarious. Of course, it's sickening, but also hilarious. I just posted in the chat.
I got you.
For Cuba.
Yeah.
So yeah, someone casually mentioned it. Like, I was listening to another podcast, and they're just like, "Yeah, apparently Cuba has no power." I'm like, "What?" Like, like I said, I've been checked out of all.
Well, if you listen to stuff like Rubio had said, like taking down Maduro was part of the strategy to ruin Cuba. He's had a hard on to ruin Cuba for like his whole life. So they want Colombia, they want the whole Latin, they want the whole region.
Yeah, because I think
I can do anything I want with it. You want to know the truth? They're a very weakened nation. You know, all my life I've been hearing about the United States and Cuba. When will the United States do it? I do believe I'll be having the honor of taking Cuba. That'd be good. That's a big honor. Taking Cuba in some form, yeah. Taking Cuba. I mean, whether I free it, take it, I can do anything I want with it. You want to know the truth? They're a very weakened nation. You know, all my life I've been hearing
all his life he's been. I'm gonna take Cuba. I mean,
it'll be my honor. Like it's like the wedding night or something. Like I'm gonna.
And then you know what? I was listening. To. I am so sick of fucking Boomercon MAGA people. Like I am beyond sick of them. And I was just listening. I had to run some errands on my lunch break, and I just happened to be listening to, because I'm like, what are these Boomercon and MAGA retards?
Is that all
discussing?
You listen to, Alex?
I like to see what I like to hear what these goofies are talking about. And sometimes I call in and just call them out.
Remember,
for example,
got you scared of Somalis. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, but here's what I'm getting at. So yeah, they were upset about the Somali fraud, and that's coming past, because they always get upset about stuff, and then it's just like, and nothing happens. They always get upset about something, and nothing happens. And at the root cause of it, we know what it is. It's like none of these NGOs, none of this Medicare, Medicaid, etc. should exist, period. But they were upset about, apparently in South Florida, there is so much Medicare and Medicaid fraud in the medical device industry, where all these medical, canes, walkers, chairs, etc.
I believe it.
Within the Cuban community, where there's more of these businesses than McDonald's in South Florida. And what they're realizing, these organizations are popping up, these nonprofits, and they're shipping it all to communist Cuba. Supply and demand. That's what it is. But these Boomercons are not looking at, like, yeah, guess what? That's why fucking Medicaid, Medicare, all this bankrupt systems should not even fucking exist. It's like it's all baked. The fraud and everything is baked into the system. It's like mind-boggling. And then they're just like, and then he's like, Bam Bondi needs to get to the bottom of this, and there needs to be arrest. It's like, are you serious? Do you really think it's going to happen?
This falls under the government sucks, therefore we need government fallacy, right? Yeah. Where things like Medicaid, Medicare, they're built on fraud. They run on fraud. They're the reason anything you buy that's involving them costs 10 times as much as anything you buy on Amazon. It's a complete scam from top to bottom. And that's the design. That's what it's for. It's a money transfer system to take money from people that earn it and to transfer it to politically connected class. That's the purpose. Okay. Now somebody's like, oh my God, that's terrible. Well, I guess we better build the wall, and we're going to have to start arresting roofers and like see who's hanging around outside of Home Depot looking for work. So we can save our stupid Medicare or whatever, right? Or some other, we have to do an investigation. We're going to need some more government thing to make sure that other government thing does the thing that they said it would do, but we've never done.
Yep. And then Trump said Cuba would be a great vacation spot. Yeah. Cruel Spark. Like, exactly. This is like, what's playing out is literally Godfather Part 2. Where he once, remember in Godfather, like I forget the guy's name and the character. I mean, clearly he's like Jewish mobster mafia, and all the mobsters, all the mafias going down to Cuba during pre-revolution or right when it's happening, and it's like, oh, we're going to invest in Cuba and this and that. And here's like, it's playing out. It's like Godfather Part 2. It's ridiculous. It's like it's
a mighty nice island you got down there. Be a shame.
Yeah, a shame if we took it. Yeah, I would just
be my What?
Remember during Obama, it was very brief. It was like a year where you could go and visit Cuba, where Americans for the first time, and then literally once Trump got elected, that ended.
You can go now.
No, I don't think you can.
You can. It has to be under.
You have to go through another country, or you have to have like a visa or passport from another country, I believe.
Well, you can go, but you need to. The way most people do it is you're allowed to. You have to give some reasons you want to go.
Oh, okay.
And one of the reasons is to bring aid to the Cuban people. So if you want to travel to Cuba, you say, okay, you get the visa. I'm going to be bringing aid to the Cuban people, and whatever the State Department allows it, or whatever.
I'm going to take them some fraudulent Medicare and Medicaid supplies.
Yeah. And I'm going to take them a 3D printer.
Yeah. Here's my fraudulent NGO that's stealing tax dollars and just fraudulent. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's all stolen. It doesn't.
That'd be a great way to do it. Or you know what? I'm going to bring some Bitcoin ATMs to them. Or
yes, thank you, Lancaster Libertarian. Hyman Roth was the Jewish guy from Godfather 2. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, I was making our banner. I would have known that.
Yes, it's all right.
Sorry, but seeing our beautiful banner. I mean, there's lots of good advice to follow down there for you listeners. You know, go follow us on Patreon, patreon.com/punkrocklibertarians. We got t-shirts for sale over libertariancountry.com. Use the code PRL for a 10% discount. And follow all of our socials. Sorry, just wanted to jab that in while everyone.
You know what we should do? We should get t-shirts from libertariancountry.com. Shouldn't we be like wearing them and like modeling the?
Yeah.
Yes. We should, but I'm not that good of a model.
How much should we charge for product placements in the show?
That's true.
I'll take bids for any kind of product placement. Whatever you got. You got a beer. You got a t-shirt. Anything.
So I guess before we take it over to After Hours, I guess all right.
Yeah.
As the world burns, we got most recent. Speaking of like Trump vaxxing out. This literally just happened. This is insane. The shit that's coming out of his mouth. So he's sitting here with the Japanese Prime Minister. Apparently she was visiting today, tomorrow.
This almost makes all the imperialism and all the death and mayhem worth it. Almost.
Yeah.
So for the listeners, he's sitting in the Oval Office with the Japanese Prime Minister. She's sitting right next to him, and they're taking questions from reporters. And here we go.
Question: why didn't you tell U.S. allies in Europe and Asia, like Japan, about the war before attacking Iran?
So we didn't tell anybody about it because we wanted surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan?
Look at her face.
Why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? Do you believe in surprise? I think much more so than us.
Holy shit.
Not just one jab.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, how does that compare with? How about and talk about relations with Japan? I think that I'm remembering Herbert Walker Bush when he puked on the Japanese ambassador. You remember that one?
Yeah, I remember
for that. But that was another great moment in international relations with Japan.
Wow. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh man, what are we gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Well, in After Hours, we got to discuss Afroman's recent victory in civil court against the sheriff's department.
Yeah, someone tagged us in a potential presidential candidate. I mean, I don't know, Afroman, LP 20. What year's the elections? I don't know, 2028. Who cares? I mean, but I don't know.
You know what? Better than Gary Johnson.
Better than gay ass Chase Oliver. Get the jab, Oliver. I mean, you know. Mass Thanksgiving, all my guests are jabbed.
There's some, I love the guy. There's some baggage, and we can get to that in the
but we'll talk about it, and we'll talk about many things. So, how can one listen to the After Hours, Otto?
So, well, we're gonna cut this a little bit short tonight. We're gonna hopefully I can figure out how to set. Well, you know what? No, I'll be confident. I will figure out how to do this.
Yes.
Jared is not here tonight, so
he's the one that knows how to do things on the show.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's why we pay him the big bucks.
Yeah. You let the Goyim run the show, it just yeah.
Hey, I came up with a cool banner, promote the show. Anyway,
for all you know, we're not even broadcasting, so just because he's not here. So
cool. Well, let's go over to patreon.com/punkrockliberatorians, like the banner says, and sign up for our Patreon. We're gonna record After Hours podcast right after this. We'll send you a live link most of the time. We will just can carry on the conversation. Alex will share some personal feelings about a certain demographic.
Yeah.
Who knows? All things can happen.
Which minority group will it be this time? We'll find out.
Never know. Yeah, we'll see.
What are those pesky gypsies up to this time? Anyway, so go over to Patreon, sign up for as little as $3 a month, and you get access to the live After Hours show, and you'll also get access to the whole back catalog of shows. There's hundreds of them just sitting there waiting for you to listen to. And also, we have PRLfans.com, where you can find other ways to donate to the show. Go over to libertariancountry.com, use the code PRL or PRL podcast for a 10% discount. Use the code PRL2 when you spend $50 or more and get yourself a 20% discount. So thank you all for listening. Until next time, live free
or die.